Definitely the star of the film was the outfits that they were wearing while they were dancing. It almost appeared like they were wearing a bunch of different coats. Um, and when they danced, it appeared that they were many people instead of just one person. It appeared they were like a pile of people almost dancing as one person, a pile of bodies moving as one. It was very strange and very interesting. I'd never seen a dance done in an outfit or costume like this before. I thought they did a great job in this film with the transitions. They did these really cool transitions through the eye. Um, they had a lot of shots of one of the dancers really close up where we're just focused on their eye, while the other dancer was blurry in the background, still moving and dancing. It was very interesting, but a striking shot, and they used all these different colors and eye makeup to really make it that much more striking. Um, the movements that they were making and the dance, a lot of times it almost felt more like a struggle than a dance. Like they were weighed down by these people represented by the costumes that they were wearing. So it almost felt like they were struggling with their movements. And that was the dance, so that was very interesting. Um, yeah, and the settings, there was two different settings that they used, which I enjoyed. One was in a studio with the different flashing lights and the eye makeup, and um, then we had the second setting, which was these two on a journey, it seemed, through these more natural landscapes. Their costumes that much more striking against, a normal natural landscape. You would normally never see something like this out in the wild, but yeah, I thought that was really interesting that they had the two settings, and it almost felt like they were on a journey and a struggle together.
A short film that is abstract and experimental dance infused with this notion of passion and a connection with nature in itself. What makes this an altering experience for the viewer is to see this extreme close up of an eye, which is, essentially a window of the soul. And, what you see, what you see as most striking is two things. It's the makeup itself. There has to be a really good job of this experience because it is so close up that we would be able to notice the imperfections of this experience. So, a job well done there. And the lighting. And not only these little tiny details, but having this transition of having one shot into the next through the lens of the eye, I think is a beautiful experience. It really jumps us into where this character's mind is. And you get to see that there is a companionship, a duet between the two. And the costuming is definitely a little bit more on the eclectic side, but at the same time, it seems as if the characters have multiple arms, so they could be juggling different things and trying to find this moment to come together and tumble around the universe with each other. And you get to see these moments of reflection, of back and forth between this space of nature and in this room where it's a little bit more intimate.
Really nice close up on the eye in the beginning. It just kind of, you know, reeled me in from the get go. I thought it had kind of a creepy tone to the whole thing with the song and the voice. Interesting costumes and really nice makeup here. With the eye and everything, it made me think that this is something we were seeing through their eyes, through the ancestors' eyes. That's what I took it as, and it was just a really cool tone, cool lighting, cool movements.
Really, really almost primal and evolutionary and almost animalistic and really, really raw and powerful. And I absolutely loved watching it. I thought it was so, so beautiful. Like the primal movement, the way that it built, the way that the that it, you know, crescendoed at certain places. It was just really, really moving, honestly, and really, really connected. Like it had like deep spiritual connections. It had, for me personally, I think it connected on like a really human, basic level. And I thought it was just such a like authentic, honest way to honor their ancestors, honor their history, who they like where they come from. And I thought that was really beautiful. But then also to decide to share that with people that wouldn't be exposed to that, I think is so, so beautiful and really, really honoring to be honest, to get to experience that, to get to watch that, because I think that that kind of raw intensity, especially when it's rooted in something like your ancestry, when it's rooted in something that means so much to you, I think that when you choose to share that, it's really, really, really powerful.
Has a really unique costume created out of winter jackets and ribbons, which I thought was really cool. I enjoyed the use of a blank void space for the dancing that also alternated with beautiful scenes from New Zealand. I think that was really great. I love the attention to detail, to wardrobe and makeup and color choice and creating separate characters. And overall, the beats worked really well with the music and the concept of breath. It was like a really cool approach.